I've been helping a lot of people to improve their account on Genshin, and I kept seeing the same mistake over and over. Hi everyone, Arif here. In this video, we are going to talk about the top 3 most common mistakes Genshin Impact player make. These are very common mistakes that beginner, mid-level player, and even veteran players makes all the time. I'll go over what these mistakes are, tell you to how to avoid them, and give you the way to fix those mistakes if you found that you made those mistakes yourself. The first really common mistake is not leveling your artifacts, talents, and weapons. This is pretty common for newer players who don't realize the significance of leveling your artifacts, talents, and weapons. And in most games, you want to prioritize leveling a character level before anything else, but Genshin is a bit different. So when I see someone with level 40 or 50 character but only a level 20 weapon, I know something's up. So make sure to prioritize leveling your weapon, talent, and artifacts because those will be the way to more significant increase to the character damage than just a leveling up the character levels. With a few niche exceptions, these exceptions are for the character that proc transformative reactions, but if you don't know what it is and you haven't leveled up your artifacts, talents, and weapon, just level those first. And just a quick note about artifacts, is not advised that you farm artifacts until I have 45 plus, but you should be leveling the best quality artifacts you have with the white and green artifacts fodder that you find around the world. And just make sure to use any good artifacts that give you useful main stats like attack percent, elemental damage bonus, or crits. And even if the artifact substats are bad, you can take the artifacts that you level up, put into the better artifacts you may get later. When you roll the previously level up artifacts into another artifacts, the new artifacts gain 80% of experience that you invest into the old artifacts, so you can still maintain a majority of the artifacts experience you invest into all artifacts if you roll into the new ones. The second really common mistake players make is wishing for too many on-field DPS characters. These are typically called main DPS character. I like to call them on-field DPS character because they are characters that basically do very little or nothing if they're not on the field. These are characters like Ito, Xiao, Yoimiya, Saino, well as several 4-star like Yanfei and Reza. The reality you really only need about is 1 or 2 on-field DPS character for your entire account. However, the most of 5-star that however release tend to be these on-field DPS character. The reason you don't want too many of these character is because you typically use 1 on-field DPS with 3 other supporting character. And if you try to use multiple on-field DPS character in the same team, some things can getting pretty messy. Because if you truly want to make character shine, you have to take advantage of Genshin power system, and you have to do that by building a cohesive team. And a cohesive team is like a good musical group or a band. If all you have are a lead guitar, then you are not going to have some rich full sound that you could get by replacing 3 of those lead guitar with a drum, bass, and keys. In other words, your on-field DPS character are a lot like divas. They all want the spotlight, but if you push a bunch of them together, they are just going to be a complete chaos. This is also why supporting characters like Kazuha or Nahida are so highly rated and really valuable to your account because they make just about very team combination better. So remember, the on-field DPS character in Genshin are major divas you don't want to wish for too many because they don't do well with each other. But if you get 3 good support for them, they will do wonderfully. So make sure to not wish for too many on-field DPS character unless you have the supporting character to back them up. On to the third mistakes of a lot of Genshin player makes is the building too many characters at once. In the early parts of the game, you can kind of level everyone up and it's not really big deal. Because when you get towards in the middle of the game, you very quickly run out of the resource. Your talents book, your experience books, your ore, your mora is all going to be depleted very fast if you try to build multiple character at once. This is why you really only want to build your best character. So there you have it, the top 3 mistakes that most Genshin Impact players make. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. And that's okay, the key is to learn from them and improve your gameplay. By avoiding these common pitfalls, you'll be well your way to becoming a Genshin Impact pro player. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Genshin Impact content. I am Arif Ariguna, sign out and see you in the next video.